Randall from Atlanta, Georgia writes, I've been doing a lot of research into matching components, amps with speakers, DACs with preamps, etc. And I'm finding it hard to know what matters most. On paper, one combo might look perfect, but in practice it doesn't sound right. Is this what people mean by synergy? How do I chase that elusive chemistry between components without relying solely on specs? What have you learned over the years about matching gear that just plays well together? Well, it's very simple. Just buy PS audio equipment and you don't have to worry about it. I'm sure that's not the answer you wanted to hear, but it does bring up a pretty good point. Not just about PS audio. There are a few of us manufacturers that make the entire chain, like we do, that loudspeakers, amplifiers, preamplifiers, DACs, transports, the whole bit. And that synergy has been baked into the product. You come here and listen. I had a young man from Texas, Jesus. Jesus, if you're here, you struck a chord with me. He was crying in the listening lab. A nice young man came up and said hi, and he literally was crying in the listening lab. And I found that level of emotion that really struck home. I kept thinking about him. I kept thinking about that level of emotion that music can bring. And not just music, but music presented in a way that you have this magical synergy that it is just, until you get to hear it, there's just no way of explaining it. You can watch, well, I've got a couple thousand videos, right? You can watch any one of those and hear me babble on about this magical synergy, but until you hear it, until you actually experience it, you can never know how cool it is. I mean, imagine trying to explain to somebody what it's like to be on a roller coaster. It's scary as hell. You get up to the top, click, 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 and but until you actually do it and you feel it, there's no way of knowing how it's going to feel, right? So that's the easiest way to go about it. But most people don't do that. Most people will buy this and that from a company, and then they mix and match this and that other thing from another company. And so how do you find the synergy? And that's really hard, whether it's by going to an audio show, and that's even tougher because you go to Axpona, you're going to see a PS audio setup. We're not going to use Joe Schmuck's this or that. I mean, it's going to be all PS audio. And if you go to the B&W room, it's going to be all B&W with some electronics that they approve, right? So reading the magazines, I don't know. That's a really good question. And perhaps at the end of the day, the only real way to do it is to try it out, to get on the forums, talk about what it is that you have. We have a great forum, and people are they talk about all kinds of things, not just BS audio. Believe me, there's a whole group of guys on there that don't even pay any attention to us. They just like our forums, and they're on there talking about this, and we're fine. Look, it's family. We're all part of the hi-fi family. So, I wish I had a more specific answer for you, which I don't, but that's probably your best bet. And go with companies like PS Audio who will let you take it home and play with it and just see. Take a preamp home. Does it work? Is it synergistic? Yay or nay? And if somebody at a company is going to charge you a lot of money and won't let you take it home and try it, I'd be a little suspicious. Yeah, I don't think that's good practice. Not in this field. All right. Good luck. I hope you find something that works. Okay. Bye.